folks. This is Messenger 33, and you are listening to the Armor of God News YouTube channel, the information source for perilous times. Hello, folks. Tonight I'm going to touch on a subject that I became aware of a couple of days ago called the Mandela Effect. Now, if you've been current on world events, then by now you've seen YouTube videos as well as reports on TV that claim that CERN is changing or mixing the universe with another, meaning there is a multiverse. And many believe it's created this Mandela effect. And it very well may be true, as it is science-based. But if anyone tells you it has changed the Word of God, don't you dare believe it. The Word of God is uncorruptible, and Satan trembles at the very sight of it. I encourage all who are believers in the Word to read Ephesians 6:10, lest we all forget about the armor of God. Yes, I know this isn't even worthy of a religious debate, as we all think and believe different things. I just find that CERN and its Mandela effect, in the scheme of things, is pure evil science, established no doubt to scatter his remnant few. Now let's take a quick look at these references they made. They talked about the Lord's Prayer being changed, and they also talked about the Lion and the Lamb. I'm only going to go through a couple of these. Like I said, if you do the research, you'll be able to find that everything is still there, that nothing has changed, and that it's just another scheme that we have to be on guard for. I consider this a fiery dart, if anything, right now. But there are so many weak Christians out there right now that will believe it and take it for heart. There's already people that are wanting to doubt the Word of God anyway to begin with, and this just gives them more ammunition to continue doing it. That's why it's very important that in these days we stay in the Word of God. Now, one of these changes supposedly took place in the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 25, where it speaks about the wolf and the lamb. Now, I'm only going to go through the first sentence and take a look at that first sentence in there. The wolf and the lamb will feed together. All right. Now, let's compare that to the true passage, the true lion and the lamb passage, which is in Revelation chapter 5, verse 5 through 6. Again, folks, I'm going to ask you to take a good read on that. Just for a quick reference here, the lion and the lamb both refer to Jesus Christ. If you were to take that lion and the lamb and put it in Isaiah 65:25, replace wolf with lion, then it just wouldn't make any sense. And then we'll go to the Lord's Prayer. Many of these videos quoted Matthew. So we'll look at that verse real quick in Matthew chapter 6, verse 9. If you take a read on this also, many of the King James versions will have debt and debtors in there. The actual Lord's Prayer was based on Luke 11:4, which uses the word sins. Now, folks, in many of the epistles in the New Testament were translated from Greek. The word paratoma tackles trespass as sins. And the Catholic Chronicle, the Lord's Prayer, was based on Luke 11:4. That same prayer can still be found in today's Catholic Chronicle, where it was initially made public, and is the basis of why many of us remember it this way, as it was used in schools, funerals, sports, and televisions in decades past, and even in the present. Folks, I'll leave you with one last message, Galatians 1:9. As we have already said, so now I say again, if anybody is preaching to you a gospel other than what you accepted, let them be under God's curse. Folks, it's a very serious thing to say that the Bible's words have been changed. A very serious thing. I ask you to think about what you're saying to other people, and I'm asking you to really, really vet what you're seeing on YouTube. For as many things are true that you see, many things are lies as well. Right now, YouTube is still a good tool to use to spread the gospel and to do good work, as well as Facebook. But that time is going to change here very soon. So I encourage you folks, do not waste time on things that claim that the Lord's word has been changed, because God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. You've been listening to Messenger 33, wishing you all a good night, good morning, and God bless.